I'm here in Rome and I'm at the Colosseum, and this is a tremendously historic place where Christians suffered for their faith. Many were fed to lions, and they went through all kinds of difficulties. And can you imagine what they went through and what they were thinking when lions were going to come at them and attack them? Well, they learned that the great victory was in their hearts, and they had to bring every thought captive into the obedience of Jesus Christ. And as they learned to do that, no matter what they faced, suffering, death, the torment of lions attacking them, they were able to have victory because they learned how to bring their thoughts captive into the obedience of Jesus. You can learn to do that too. I remember when I first became a Christian, I had these negative thoughts and I had a critical spirit. But I learned something. I learned that every day I could wake up and bring those thoughts captive into the obedience of Jesus. And no matter what circumstance I faced, no matter what difficulty I would run across, no matter what I would suffer or what problem I would encounter, I learned that there is victory in Jesus Christ. We have such a rich history. Paul wrote to the church at Corinth and said to bring every thought captive into the obedience of Jesus. And then we find that in those early centuries, that Christians in places like this, where they would go through horrible things and suffer horrible things, they knew the way of victory, and it was the way of the cross. It was the way of Christ, and they would bring every thought captive unto the obedience of Jesus. And just as they did, we can do too, and you can have victory in your life. So I want to encourage you to do something today. I want to encourage you to just pray, and this is what I would do when I was a new Christian. I would just pray, and I would say, Lord, I give you my thoughts. Help me to be a positive person. Help me to think the thoughts of Christ. Help me to think like Him. No matter what I suffer, no matter what I face, no matter what problem I encounter, Lord, I'm bringing every thought captive into the obedience of Jesus, and you will discover great victory.